Have you ever caught yourself in a loop of negative self-talk? Those unhelpful thoughts that chip away at your confidence. Maybe it's a comment somebody made years ago, or a mistake that left a lasting impression, or an unspoken pressure to always meet certain standards. What if you could stop the negative self-talk in its tracks before it spirals out of control or chips away even deeper into your self-esteem? In today's episode, I'm sharing 5 simple methods to transform your inner dialogue. These powerful tools will help you shift from criticism to kindness so you can create a mindset that truly supports you. Hi there, I'm Cynthia. Not so long ago, I discovered a path that led to a life-transforming journey of love and healing after getting to a point of feeling sick and tired of being sick and tired. A couple of years and lessons learned later, here I am, living a life I love. I could shout this from the rooftop. I created Ignite and Flow to help you navigate your path of emotional healing, ignite the love and light within, and enjoy the magical experience of life. Self-love, people-pleasing, letting go, nourishing and healing the mind, and all things in between are a few things we touch on. I teach you how to let go and live a life you love here and now, wholeheartedly and unconditionally. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve to live a life you love as your most beautiful and authentic self. Life is worth living and you are worth loving, my friend. Are you ready to get started? This is the Ignite and Flow podcast. Hey there, before we dive into today's episode, I want to share a special resource that could bring a lot of peace and clarity into your life. The Clear Your Mind journaling prompts for reflecting, releasing, and refocusing when you're overthinking. I've created this free workbook to help support your intention for peace of mind, especially during those times when you find yourself overthinking or have something weighing on your mind. These journaling prompts are designed to guide you to go back into balance and clarity, whether it's because you have no one to talk to at the moment or you're trying to dissect an issue by yourself. It's perfect for those moments when you need to reconnect with yourself and the present moment. So if you're ready to find more peace and clarity, I invite you to download the Clear Your Mind workbook today. Just head to igniteandflow.com/clear your mind. You can find the link in the description of this episode. Let this workbook be your gentle reminder to pause, breathe, and re-anchor yourself in true peace. Welcome back to the Ignite and Flow podcast, where we explore ways to nourish your mind, heal the mind and body, and love yourself wholeheartedly and unconditionally so you can show up as your best and most authentic self. I'm your host, Cynthia, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about a topic that so many people wrestle with: negative self-talk. You know those moments when your inner critic seems louder than anything else, casting doubt, making you second guess, and leave you feeling stuck. The good news? You don't have to stay in that space. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you 5 simple yet powerful methods to help you stop negative self-talk in its tracks and hopefully transform how you speak with yourself. Whether you're driving, unwinding after a long day, or simply taking a moment for yourself, this is your time to focus on building a kinder, more supportive inner dialogue. We're going to start by understanding negative self-talk, the root and the ripple effects. Negative self-talk is something we've all experienced at one time or another. That inner voice that critiques, doubts, and sometimes outright discourages us. It's that little voice whispering, "You're not good enough," or "Why even try?" But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, where does this voice come from? Negative self-talk often stems from a mix of past experiences, societal expectations, and even patterns we've unconsciously absorbed over time. Maybe it's a comment somebody made years ago, a mistake that left a lasting impression, or an unspoken pressure to always meet certain standards. The impact of this inner dialogue can be so profound. It affects not only how we see ourselves, but also how we show up in the world. Think about it. When your inner voice is constantly critical, it can sap your confidence. It can make you second guess your decisions. It can hold you back from pursuing opportunities or even stepping into new experiences. And over time, this constant stream of negativity can influence how you approach relationships, your work, and even your goals. It creates a cycle, one where self-doubt becomes a default mode of thinking. So, why does it matter to break the cycle? Here's the thing: our thoughts shape our reality. What we say to ourselves internally becomes the foundation of how we act, respond, and move through life. If that foundation is built on self criticism, it's no wonder why we feel stuck, anxious, or unsure of ourselves. Breaking free from this cycle isn't just about thinking positive, it's about recognizing these patterns, understanding where they come from, and learning how to reframe them in a way that supports and uplifts us. The good news, you have the power to change that narrative. It starts with awareness, catching yourself in those moments of self doubt or negativity. From there, you can start to gently reframe those thoughts and create space for a kinder, more supportive inner dialogue. As we move through this episode, I'm going to share 5 simple yet powerful methods to help you shift that inner dialogue, stop negative self talk in its tracks, and start building a foundation of self compassion and strength. Whether this is something you've struggled with for years or just something you've noticed recently, these techniques are designed to meet you where you are. They're practical, accessible, and transformative. So let's explore what's possible when you turn down the volume of your inner critic and turn up the volume of self encouragement. I really want you to get the most out of everything I'm sharing with you today. Reflection is such a powerful tool, but I understand it can come with a mix of emotions, and a moment of stillness can make all the difference. If you're feeling the need to slow down and center yourself, I invite you to download the Calm Reset affirmation cards. They're designed to bring you back to a peaceful state, offering affirmations that help guide you through those moments of stress, overwhelm, or uncertainty. You can download the free Calm Reset cards now at igniteandflow.com/calm reset. Take a moment, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to reset. We've all been there, that moment where your mind spirals into negativity, the voice in your head replaying doubts, judgments, and fears on a loop. It can feel overwhelming, even paralyzing. But here's the truth, you're not powerless against this inner dialogue. There are tools, some you can use in the heat of the moment when negative thoughts arise, and others that build resilience over time, creating a foundation of peace and self compassion. I want to share with you 6 powerful methods to help you transform negative self talk into something constructive, kind, and empowering. We'll begin with 3 practical techniques that you can instantly use when you notice yourself overthinking or spiraling into self doubt. These are like your quick reset buttons, immediate actions you can take to regain control and clarity in that moment. Then I'll share with you some deeper practices, ones that I personally teach and hold close to my heart. Yoga Nidra and Mantra Meditation. These are transformative tools that can go beyond the surface, helping you rewire how you engage with your inner world over time. And I have a bonus method for you, a gentle yet powerful approach that combines science and mindfulness to reshape your relationship with self talk. The first way you can stop negative self talk in its tracks, a quick, immediate method, is the pause, name, and reframe technique. This is a 3-step method to interrupt negative thoughts in the moment and shift your perspective. It involves pausing to catch the thought, naming it for what it is, and reframing it into something more constructive and compassionate. This method disrupts the automatic negative thought patterns and gives you a moment of clarity. It's simple yet powerful, helping you challenge the stories of your mind and what your mind creates in that moment and replace them with more balanced truths. Imagine you catch yourself thinking, I'll never be good enough for this. First of all, pause, take a deep breath, and notice the thought. Next, name it. Ah, that's self doubt showing up again. Then you reframe it. I may feel uncertain, but I'm doing my best, and that's enough. The act of naming creates distance between you and the thought, making it easier to reframe it into something more helpful. Over time, this process can become second nature, allowing you to respond to negative self talk with kindness instead of criticism. The second way is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise. This is a grounding technique often used to calm the mind during moments of anxiety or overthinking. It anchors you in the present by focusing on your senses, by redirecting your attention to what you can see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. This method helps to quiet your mental chatter and brings you into the here and now. It's very effective when negative self talk is fueled by worry about the future or regrets about the past. So let's say you notice your thoughts spiraling out of control. You can pause, look around, and identify 5 things that you can see. For example, the colors in the room. 4 things that you can feel. For example, the texture of your clothes or the ground beneath you. 3 things that you can hear. Maybe the birds chirping or the hum of a fan. 2 things you can smell. Your coffee or fresh air. 1 thing you can taste. For example, the taste of the fruit you've just had or a drink you've just had. This grounding exercise helps you bring you back in the present moment in that instant. It pulls you out of your head and brings you into the present moment. The third method you can try is the power of affirmations. Affirmations are short, positive statements that you can repeat to yourself to counteract negative self talk. While they may seem simple, affirmations are rooted in neuroscience and help to rewire your thought patterns over time. Affirmations replace self criticism with self empowerment. When practiced consistently, they can shift your mindset, boost self esteem, and help you cultivate a more positive outlook. So let's say you notice a negative thought. Replace it with a positive affirmation. For example, instead of I'm not good enough, try I am capable and growing every day. Instead of I always mess up, try I learn and improve from every experience. Write your favorite affirmations on sticky notes or set them as reminders on your phone, repeating them daily, even when you're not feeling negative. This reinforces the belief system that you want to cultivate. I've shared with you 3 methods that are quick and immediate that you can use in that moment when you find those thoughts spiraling out of control. The pause, name, and reframe technique, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise, where you connect and bring yourself to the present moment, and the affirmations, the power of affirmations, reframing a negative thought and replacing it with a positive affirmation. I'm going to share with you methods that are much deeper that can set the foundation and long lasting change for you to reframe and even replace that internal mindset of negative self talk. The first one is Yoga Nidra, the practice of deep rest. Yoga Nidra, often referred to as yogic sleep, is a type of guided meditation practice that takes you into a state of deep relaxation and awareness. Unlike other techniques, it works on both conscious and subconscious levels, helping you release mental clutter and rewire unhelpful thought patterns. Yoga Nidra reduces stress, promotes emotional balance, and creates space for self reflection. By guiding you into a deeply restorative state, it allows you to let go of negative self talk and replace it with affirming, nurturing beliefs. At the end of a challenging day, find a quiet, comfortable space to lie down. Listen to a guided Yoga Nidra session like the ones on Igniter Flow as the practice leads you through breath awareness, body scanning, and visualization. You will notice tension melting away and your inner dialogue starts to soften. Over time, this practice can help you reprogram your inner narrative from a place of compassion and strength. The fifth method I'm sharing with you today, and the second of the more deeper practices, is mantra meditation when you harness the power of words. Mantra meditation involves repeating a specific word, phrase, or sound to focus the mind and transform your inner energy. This practice is deeply rooted in tradition and is incredibly effective for quieting mental chatter. The repetition of a mantra anchors your thoughts, helping you move past the surface level noise of the mind into a deeper state of clarity and calm. It also carries an energetic vibration that can positively influence your mental state. Choose a mantra that resonates with you. For example, Om Shanti, which means peace, or I am enough. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and silently repeat the mantra with each breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the mantra. Over time, this practice not only quiets negative self talk, but also fosters a sense of inner strength and positivity. Now, here's a bonus method: practicing self compassion. Self compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. Instead of judging yourself harshly, you acknowledge your struggles with care and encouragement. Self compassion reduces self criticism. It builds resilience and creates an internal environment where negative self talk has less room to thrive. It's a transformative mindset that fosters long-term emotional well-being. When you catch yourself being critical, pause and ask, what would I say to a friend in this situation? Replace the criticism with that same supportive message. For example, instead of, I failed again, try, I'm learning and it's okay to make mistakes. Practicing self compassion takes time, but it's one of the most powerful ways to break free from negative self talk and cultivate a healthier relationship with yourself. By integrating these methods into your life, you can transform your inner dialogue from a source of stress into one of strength and support. Whether you use the quick techniques in the moments you need or dive deeper with practices like yoga nidra and mantra meditation, every step you take moves you closer to a more powerful, peaceful inner world. Now it's your turn. Over to you. How are you going to take action? What small steps can you take today to shift your inner dialogue and prioritize your well being? It might be as simple as taking a deep, mindful breath, jotting down an affirmation, or spending a moment grounding yourself in the present. These small, consistent actions lay the foundation for meaningful change. Try one of these methods and check which method resonates with you the most. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you're ready to take your journey further and explore a practice that deeply supports your mind, body, and spirit, I invite you to join the 21-day Yoga Nidra experience, Genesis, A New Story Unfolds. This experience helps you quiet mental chatter, release what no longer serves you, and embrace the possibilities of a fresh start. Each day, you'll be guided through 15 to 30 minutes of deeply restorative practices that combine relaxation, visualization, and intention setting. Whether you're new to Yoga Nidra or have been practicing for years, this experience is for everyone seeking clarity, calm, and alignment as they step into the new chapter of their lives. And if you're ready to begin, the link is in the description for you to start your journey today. Thank you for joining me today. Here's a quick recap of our show. In today's episode, we explored how to stop negative self-talk and its tricks using 6 powerful techniques to shift your inner dialogue from self-doubt to self-compassion. Whether you're struggling with self-criticism or feeling overwhelmed by your thoughts, these methods will help you create a kinder, more supportive narrative. We discussed how negative self-talk can impact your emotional well-being and prevent you from moving forward. We often don't realize how pervasive and automatic these thoughts can be, but with awareness and the right tools, you can transform them. By interrupting negative self-talk in the moment, we can replace harmful patterns with positive, empowering ones. These 6 methods can help you regain control over your mind and steer it towards compassion and growth. The 6 techniques that I shared with you to silence negative self-talk are: 1. The pause, name, and reframe method. This is a method of interrupting negative self-thoughts. Name them for what they are and reframe them into something more constructive. Number 2. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding exercise, where you use your senses to bring yourself into the present moment and redirect your focus away from negative thinking. Number 3. The power of affirmations, replacing the self-criticism with affirmations that empower and uplift your mindset. Number 4. Yoga Nidra, deep rest for rewiring the mind. Use the practice of Yoga Nidra to access deep relaxation and reset negative thought patterns. Number 4. Mantra meditation, transforming your inner energy. Harness the power of mantra meditation to quiet mental chatter and shift your inner dialogue. Number 6. Practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you would offer a friend, reducing self-criticism and creating space for growth. Here's your opportunity to put these techniques into action. The pause, name, and reframe method. The next time you catch a negative thought, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Name the thought. For example, this is self-doubt, and reframe it into something more supportive. For example, I may feel uncertain, but I'm doing my best, and that's enough. I've created a free guide to help you with reframing your thoughts. Downloading the Calm Reset affirmation cards can help you support your inner dialogue and reframe negative thoughts with ones of compassion. These cards are filled with daily exercises and affirmations you can use in that moment when you're feeling anxious or you feel that your negative thoughts are spiraling out of control. The third way that I can support your journey is through the 21-day Yoga Nidra journey. If you're ready to dive deeper into transforming your inner narrative, join this experience, which shows you guided sessions that will help you let go of mental clutter and shift toward a more positive, empowered mindset. You can access this journey free on Igniting Flow's YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. By incorporating these methods into your daily life, you'll begin to notice a shift in your inner dialogue, creating a more peaceful, empowering mental environment. Thank you so much for joining me today as we explore the powerful methods to silence negative self-talk and transform your inner dialogue. Remember, it's not about eliminating negative thoughts altogether, but about creating space for more compassionate and empowering self-talk. By practicing techniques like the pause, name, and reframe methods, grounding exercising, affirmations, yoga nidra, and mantra meditation, you can shift your mindset and build a healthier, more supportive relationship with yourself. If you found value in today's episode and are ready to dive deeper into transforming your inner dialogue, I encourage you to subscribe to the Igniting Flow podcast so you never miss a new episode. I share with you episodes like this one each week and a guided meditation or yoga nidra meditation each week. And of course, feel free to share this episode with anyone who might benefit from the positive shift in their mindset. Until next time, I'm sending you peace, empowerment, and the gentle reminder that you have the power to change the conversation you're having with yourself, one kind word at a time.